Welcome back to another video. Welcome to Greece, and I'm staying in Litochoro for 2 nights. I love Olympus, baby. There's my hotel, Olympus View, and behind it, that's Mytikas. I think this is Greece's equivalent of England's Morris dancing. The 55 Peak store there. Where you can speak to Monica, who gives you good advice about Olympus, and also it's good for any supplies you might need, and that's where I've hired my helmet from. This is Olympus River. I'm just having a little walk around Litochoro, just resting, eating, and getting myself ready to tackle Mytikas on Mount Olympus tomorrow. I'm coming for you, Zeus. View from your hotel window. Hopefully this is cleared up by tomorrow. Yassas Calimera. So I'm on my way to the mighty Mount Olympus. Let's do this. So I've drove from Litochoro to Prionia, about 17 kilometers. So I'm going to follow the E4 path up to the refuge Stilios Agapitos first. Straight in, beautiful waterfall. And since I started doing the European high points properly, I've had my eye on this one for a long time. I can't believe I'm actually here, to be honest. So it's a bucket list one for me, this. But I've watched that many videos on YouTube of this. It sort of feels like I've been here before. Hopefully I can do it justice as well. And I haven't slept very well due to the storm last night, but I'm still feeling pretty good, fit and strong. Hopefully the weather will be okay but with its location close to the Aegean Sea and the altitude, obviously, it is very prone to thunderstorms, as you saw yesterday evening. And I have actually got tonight booked at the Spilios Agapitos Refuge tonight, but depending what the weather's like when I get up there will determine whether I attempt the summit today or tomorrow. And it doesn't seem 5 minutes ago since February last year when I was at Mount Olympus in Cyprus and I referenced Greece's Mount Olympus, saying it's a lot harder challenge altogether. But I think the majority of the walk is relatively straightforward, pretty easy. It's just the final stretch from Scala across to Mytikas that's graded as a class 3 scramble, very exposed and steep. So there's Litochoro, there's Prionia where I've parked, now I'm here. And there's the refuge, and there's Scala. Mytikas. Views over the Aegean Sea there. Just a short snow crossing. I've got my first view of the refuge through there. So I'm just over 4 miles. I've been going about 2.5 hours, so I've made good time. There we are, Refuge A, 2,100 meters. So I just had a good rest, something to eat, cup of coffee at the refuge. Now I'm going to head up to Scala and assess it from there, staying on the E4 path. I'm speaking to a few people I've passed on the way back down. None of them have been over to Mytikas yet. Everyone's just been going to Scala and Scolio. I mean, that's all I might be doing, to be honest. Just have to assess it when I get to Scala. Oh wow, look how this has just opened out. At least I've passed some people now who have been up to Mytikas, a few German guys, and said it was okay, but you just got to take your time and be careful. This has been a tough stretch from the refuge heading up to Scala. I'm probably only about 10 minutes away from Scala summit now. So I'm at Scala summit now, 2,882 meters. Mountain weather forecast site full of shit again. It's supposed to be clear all day. Zero visibility here. But I've decided, I've got my helmet on, my bag buckled up. I'm going for it. Let's do this. Not too bad up to yet. So I've got lots of red and yellow markers to follow. Let's check it out. It's not too bad up to yet, this part. Right, we're coming to the final pull here. It's very steep and a little bit more scrambly into the clouds. Oh, that looks vertical. The countertop was smashing it. Wow. Absolutely beautiful, even though we can't see anything, we're in the clouds. Beautiful gorge there. I think that's the last pull up to the summit. There's the summit. I can see the Greek flag and the trig point. So here's the Greece flag and the trig at the summit of Mytikas at 2,918 meters. It's the highest point of Mount Olympus and the highest mountain in Greece, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo! The view's just opened up a little bit now, but now it's disappearing again. Highest point in Greece, boys and girls. The countertopper doesn't mess about. Looking back across the Scala, see 3 people up there. Just see the Aegean Sea again there. Not far off now, back at Scala. So I made it back to Scala. Amazing. Quick glimpse of Scolio up there. Haven't been able to see much of that with the visibility. Look. Too busy messing about, videoing. Oh wow, look back at Scolio now. Looking back to Mytikas. Wow, looks a beast. Now I've just got back to the refuge. Absolutely buzzing to get that done today. Mytikas, Mytikas, Mytikas. So change of plan. I've decided I'm not staying at the refuge. We've successfully completed Mytikas today. So now I'm heading back down to Prionia. I should be able to get down in 2 hours. The refuge was just ram-packed and sharing a dormitory with like 7 other people, and just can't get no peace and quiet and privacy, and I just didn't fancy getting a shower in there. So yeah, decided just to get back down and head back to Litochoro. So I've made it back down to Prionia. 1 hour 45 minutes from Refuge A. Mount Olympus, completed it, mate. Kalispera. So I've left Litochoro. I've come to a nearby beach at Plaka. A nice walk along the seafront, soaking my feet in the salt water. Nice. You know what I'm talking about. It's how the Catty Topper rolls. Now I've moved on to Thessaloniki, which is Greece's second city. Have a little walk around here. There we've got the White Tower of Thessaloniki, a former Ottoman fortress and prison. That's the Rotunda, built by the Romans in the early 300s. That's the Arch of Galerius. The Roman Forum of Thessaloniki. Good morning. Today's my last day. I'm just going to do a bit more walking about and exploring. I've got the 2 day after syndrome, really feeling it in the legs today. But Mount Olympus, it wasn't as hard as I was expecting, especially the part going from Scala across to Mytikas. It's graded as a class 3 scramble, but you wouldn't want to be doing it in bad weather. But yeah, it's been another amazing trip, and that would be number 34 in European high points, but I'm knocking myself back to 33 because I'm going to do a revisit, but I'll explain that on my next trip next month. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. I've been the County Topper and the new Grecian Topper, Mount Olympus, baby. Look after yourself and stay safe, and I'll see you soon.